First kiss, okay, guys.
That's a good question. But it's a quick kiss. You like, that's it. And then night, we go for a long.
Oh! He had organised to come stay with a friend. My dad flew to Melbourne. The friend never showed up. My dad slept in the airport for 3 days. Sending money to Samoa versus upgrading your own family's furniture here in Australia. Aussie can answer that one.
Do you know your family back home so poor? You had to send like something to buy their stuff.
I want to say something on this real quick. Are you finished? Oh!
You better like this video. You better like this video.
What's up, SV Squad? Welcome back to another mukbang with
Another
us.
mukbang with your boy Georgie over here.
Now, we don't have like a proper setup, so it's just going to be a little bit all over the place.
A car
But
mukbang. It's called car mukbang.
today we are Grease Monkeys. We got their chicken burger. We got a Meat Lovers pizza. They also do pizzas. We got their fries, sweet potato fries, onion rings,
Sweet potato.
fried chicken, these mac and cheese bites. Holy crap. This is so good. This is so bloody good. Look at it. Oh my gosh. This is so good. So we've already done our prayer.
Yeah, fried chicken's good, man.
We wanted to go out there and have a picnic, but actually the sun's on me now, babe. Do you want to reverse? Bro, this mac and cheese is something else, I swear. I swear to you. Oh, I've never tasted a mac and cheese like this.
You want to reverse that?
Yeah.
Let's hold it.
Pause, guys. We're just going to reverse our car
Just
real
pause
quick.
it.
So, guys, we don't have any tables or anything, so we're just making do. So this is one of the things we're working with.
And this is their chips. With the aioli sauce.
We also got a family chips, which we definitely won't be finishing. I didn't realize it already comes with chips, so I added chips.
Here. Right.
Nah, babe, you got to taste this. You got to taste this.
What's that?
It's the mac and cheese. It's like a pasta in there.
Right. You know me, I'm not a fan of cheese. I'm not. Oh, so nice. This is the first time I like Chris Monkey. Chris Monkey stuff.
Bro, I didn't realize their servings were so big. Like, what the heck?
So, this is so nice, guys. Shout out to Chris Monkey.
Oh, they're sweet potato fries. Yum.
I don't know what's that in the bottom. Down the bottom.
So we're meant to be talking about stuff, but guys, just give us a second. There's just so much food everywhere. If I'd have known this is the portions, I would not have ordered this much.
Just give up a that chip.
Where are the wings?
Oh no, it's down here.
No, there's something at the back there.
Ooh. This is so big, eh? They're
They
meals.
gave us a lot. We're definitely not going to be able to finish all this food.
No, definitely not. Because we have a pizza as well, look.
And a burger.
And a burger and chicken fry at the back. And some chicken.
It's just too much.
And then we got a
There's
push.
just so much food right now.
So much.
We also got this chicken burger, guys.
You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna try a chicken wing.
Sweet potato fries is my favorite.
Yeah, wings is so good, dude.
Let me try. It's supposed to come with with a barbecue sauce, but she put it back for some reason.
There's a sauce there. What's the sauce I give to you?
No, none of them are barbecue sauce.
Greasy monkey sauce. Ooh.
Oh, they gave us blue cheese. I asked for barbecue sauce. We've also got these. Busting, eh?
I love this burger.
Let me taste their pizza. I've never had their pizza before. So we got a meat lovers one. And their pizzas are like a square kind of thing. Get your face out of the way.
What was that?
We literally just started eating like 10 minutes ago, 15 minutes ago. I'm already full.
So yum.
I didn't think they were gonna have these sizes were gonna be this big. BT Moana, oh my gosh, what a crack up. BT Moana always responds. If I can rely on anyone to respond to a post that I do, BT Moana, shout out to you. She said first kiss. First kiss, okay guys. So...
That's a good question. I can't remember my first kiss name.
No.
Our first kiss.
Is it our first kiss or? We need clarification about this.
No, I think our first kiss.
When was it?
Oh, the first night. The first night when you come back to see me.
I feel so weird.
Yeah, first night, guys. First night. That's our first time talking face to face.
Yeah.
Because you come drop my stuff in the morning, and then.
No, that was the first kiss then. When I dropped your stuff off, you said kiss you.
Oh, did you kiss me that time?
Just on the lips. Yeah.
Ah, yeah. That's the first time. BT Moana, that's the first time. But it's a quick kiss, that's it. And then night, we go for long.
Oh!
I love that chicken. This chicken is so nice.
Aussie's life in Samoa and how you guys became one. It was from Leisa. Shout out to you, girl.
Let me answer that one.
What? It's your life in Samoa.
You know? Stay with your family and then
This is their fried chicken.
you have to dip in the sauce and then nice.
They gave us so much more food than
So
babe, stop bringing everything in my thing. I'm trying to eat out of this.
what do you mean? Just put it in there for one box. It is a medium, right?
Like tell them about how when you lived in Samoa, kind of jobs you had.
The life in Samoa is so good, eh?
What was your first job in Samoa?
Silver transport, man. Oh no, my first one is Bluebird number.
Babe, come on.
Yeah. I've never been makiki. I was in school, and then when you go for experience, work experience.
That doesn't count as a job. You did work experience there.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell that. Work experience at Bluebird, and after school I go straight to Bluebird because I still work there, and they still pay me. Bluebird. Me and my other friends. That's my work experience.
This is the first time I've ever heard this.
And then after that, 3 months, and I got a welding job from Silver Transport. I worked there for 2 years. No. Oh yeah, 6 months. 6 months.
My mum.
Art construction?
No.
Vicky.
Yeah.
Alô, Merava.
Oi. Oi, senhor. Going on a phone call, you can have your fear. My mom, as soon as she gets what she wants out of you, hangs up straight away.
Dia nga, rio lang nga ngay Samoa, yes sura. Yeah, finger nga the arts. And then stay at her family. Yeah, ngofa ala ye o le family rakare. Ma fam ma boy ya ngai kuo nga family rakare. You know? Ale ai pok ka rakare. Ale ai fight masiru ki mai o la ko fam. And I always go in Samoa every week, you know, every second week. You know, that's it. That's the life in Samoa. Really like it. Eating like Samoan food and stuff. Really, really nice. Yeah, what about you?
I didn't grow up in Samoa.
Oh, just answer another question.
Actually,
What's that?
I went to school in Samoa, guys, for 2 months. I went to Faskokai Primary. It was one time when we went on holiday. I hated it. Hated it so much. The principal's name at Faskokai Primary at that time was Tuna. The next one is that cool auntie _ X. They said examples of struggles growing up. Bruh, the struggle was so real. For my family, oh, can you wind down my window, baby? I'll show you a very quick story about the kind of person that my dad was and what we had to face. So my dad is like a hustler. He just hustles. That's all he knows. And that's why his bar is set so high. Sometimes we have to like remind him, like, tone it down. Not everyone's like you, Dad. But when he was in Samoa, long story short, he went for a visiting visa, started working as soon as he got there, and he was just like applying for any job. He just walked in, told the welding man, he didn't know how to weld at that time. He just told him, give me a job and I'll prove to you that I can keep it. So the man gave it to him. He made him work like a whole week free. And my dad is the type of person, he's like very punctual. He's a punctual man. And so he did a great job. The man ended up giving him a job. And then he stayed there. And then somebody, not even gonna name who, ended up deporting my dad back. So my dad went back to Samoa. And the man, listen this, my dad's hustle and God's blessing, the man ended up coming back and doing my dad's papers to bring him back to New Zealand. And that's how my dad got Ngofo in New Zealand, because he's faithful hands. God bless the works of his hands. And then he wanted to come to Australia for a better life for us kids. So then he jumped onto a plane. Did your
dad come first?
Yeah.
In Australia? Oh.
Yeah, for 3 months. So he had organized to come and stay with a friend of ours. Right, guys? He had organized to come stay with a friend. My dad flew to Melbourne. The friend never showed up. He never showed up. My dad slept in the airport for 3 days in the airport because he didn't have any English. No one showed up. So he slept in the airport. He found a job in Melbourne, started working. And then my mom ended up coming 3 months later, and like, just what we went through, like when I think about like the struggles that we had to go through, our housing situation, moving from house to house, living with people. And it just makes like so much sense why my parents are so giving and loving the way that they are, because they understand like what we had to go through. Like when my dad told us that he had to sleep in the airport, every time I hear that story, I literally cry. Like, that dumb douchebag never showed up, and my dad had to sleep in the airport for 3 days until and thank God that somebody came and helped out my dad. So then when we came back, when my siblings and my mum ended up flying over, my mum hustled hard to try and look for a house through housing. She went and did all the welfare government stuff, the payments. And then we ended up getting a housing house. And just like the small stages that we went through, for me, my testimony, I just cannot deny that like God is so evident in our lives the way that his hand was over us throughout like our whole life and what we went through, it's just undeniable. And when I look to where we are right now, like my family, we are so blessed.
She's born in Melbourne.
Yeah, so I was born in Melbourne, and then we ended up coming to Canberra. So my parents were in Melbourne for I think 2 years before I was born, and then 2 months after I was born we ended up moving to Canberra. And then from then, even then, we were still in like such a tough situation, and and just blessing after blessing. Like my parents hustled so hard to get to where we are, and it was just hard. Like I remember just eating bread and butter every single night with ghee or rice. We used to like pour our ghee Milo into our rice and make like our own little
Kokolesa.
yeah, palangi kokolesa. Yeah, and so when he came to Australia, like the first jobs that you can usually get easily without any qualifications is like farm jobs, the hard jobs. My mum and dad had to opt for those kinds of jobs, and so we've been picking at this farm for like 20 something years, and that was the first farm that we picked at when we moved here to Canberra, which we still often pick at. And just like those kinds of things, like it just makes you so humble and makes you appreciate what you have when you can reflect back and think, man, we had absolutely nothing. We were literally living from paycheck to paycheck. My parents hustling hard to make it happen, and still looking after their parents back home in Samoa. Like I have so much to be grateful for to my parents. Otherwise I wouldn't have the life that I have. So those were my struggles. I just remember that, and now we're all blessed. We've all got really good jobs. What about you?
Yeah, it's a long story. Yeah, my life when I grew up, it's a hard life. Eh? And so I grew up in a poor family. Every time we go to school, we don't have money. Like we don't have money to buy lunch or stuff, because we go to school at inside my village, and then come back. My dad always go to his plantation. So when we come back, just sweet off finger we have like, everyone knows my village. We have like four plantation, 4 bar, like big bar, just haki the ma'a, like wakale lava, so le asala, so le let's go fika ngonongan pa o kulola le savavali ko o le plantation ka kulor popo o ngare numala wala so ka lua ai de o so be ko fi are o langa pe mo ngire o man.
Sorry guys, just had to free some stuff up.
Yeah, my dad is a hard working man. Hey, every one of my village know him. He's a hard working man. That's why I become like this. Hard working man. My life, hard life. Yep, that's the real hard life, you know. Real boy.
Struggle is real.
Struggle is real, very real.
Okay, so GXLU.lingalinga said budgeting tips. I don't think we're like the perfect person to ask that question, but I would say just like use a percentage of your, this is just like one tip I can think of, a percentage of your pay. So be it like 10%, 20%, make a percentage, because like no matter how much it is, the percentage doesn't change. So you can put like 20%. Start with something that's reasonable, that you can easily handle, so that you don't have to keep dipping out. Do you know what I mean? That's a nice little tip for
another thing. What else all more on menga we go kupe
egg.
I would also the more of a bag and my chef. On sat yet here I knew the way. Francesca
poaching said sending money to Samoa versus investing to upgrade family's house. So like the way that I'm reading that is like sending money to Samoa versus investing and upgrading families' furniture. So that's like versus upgrading your own family's furniture here in Australia. Also, you can answer that one.
Nah. If you know your family back home, I'll better do the same, both things, you know. Save for he and then save for your family, because you know your family back home so poor. I'm not gonna say you can send every week. You have to send like something to buy their stuff. Just save some money to buy your stuff here. But don't forget your family back home, you know. Don't even forget your family. That's all the blessing comes from your parents. If your parents live in Samoa and your family, all the blessings come from there. So,
okay. Well, I'm just going to touch on this real quick. It is a little bit of a controversial topic, but for me, I don't have a problem with sending money. I get it, like you have to look after your parents. I'm okay, 100% okay if you're looking after your parent. I sort of have a little bit of a problem when it becomes looking after your parent and then the whole extended family, like constantly supporting them when you have your own family as well. But we're just fortunate right now in this situation that we don't have kids, because if we had kids and like constantly trying to support a whole family as well as raise your own, it becomes very strainful on a marriage. But I think just finding balance, speaking with your partner, speaking with your just communicating. That's why I always say communication is key. If you're not happy with something, if you're not happy with the amount, speak it. And the person obviously needs to come and to a reason. Like you can't just be like speak and then they still do the thing that they want to do. Anyways, that was my own. I think sending money and versus like investing it into your family.
Just do.
Well, there's many ways that the argument can go, because if your family loved you, then they would also leave you.
No,
but
that's so stupid.
I'm not standing behind that argument. I'm just saying
you guys comment down below if I'm right, you know. I'm not gonna leave my family like that.
It's not a right and wrong situation, Aussie. It's not whether you're right. It's not a black and white situation. It's great. It's a very big grey area. You do and you give what you can. You don't be going and getting loans just to send to your family.
Yeah, but
do what you can. If you have the money, give it to them. If you don't have the money, then your family will understand.
Yeah, that's right.
Your family will understand if you don't have the money.
If you don't have it, so don't give it. But if they ask some, but if you don't have it, don't give it. But
anyways,
at least you send some money to your family, you know.
Yeah. Well, like I said, 100%.
All that
parents,
money, if they're,
I can 100% understand. But if you're doing your parents, you're doing your sibling, every single sibling, you're doing, like, for me, the thing is, like, I'm happy, like, e oso alok fia malok fia, like, malok alofa e senle kupir ngaka. Ai la e o fo ila kou sueng isi me, kaunga fai sueng ngaluenga. Do you know what I mean? Like, I'm happy to give money to someone who's happy to help themselves as well. But if you're just going to sit in your ass all day and then expect me to just keep sending, that's what I have a problem with. No. Just because of time, we might, like, I honestly I thought we would not get enough questions, but Evelinga or Tinde said, let's talk about Mike from last night. Guys, if you were on my TikTok last night, you would know.
I don't talk about that. I think it was just joking, eh?
Yeah.
Just trolling you. Doesn't matter.
Yeah,
I was pissed off at him last night, but
we had a troll last night.
Mike just sweep under the floor, you know.
Anyway, so Darnell said, "What did you do this lockdown? What did you do this lockdown?" We did nothing, Darnell. We did the same thing you did.
Yeah,
mare sweaty on the bum room fortnight.
Flash or toilet. No, I am a flash or toilet me
Rosemary sent 3 questions.
Every version. Yeah, I was question.
How is it living knowing that COVID is around? Bruh, it is so good. I feel peaceful. I'm not scared of COVID because so many people I know have recovered.
I'm not.
Jazz.
You have to trust in God, you know? Trust in God. That's the only doctor that you hear you with all your heart.
Okay. So Jasminda Lamb, this is my cousin. Shout out Jazzy girl. Your favorite baby to babysit of all time, cough. So she's obviously referring to herself. Jazz, like my family used to be Meko. We used to go to Meko and we used to go to church with my cousins here. And she was like, honestly, the cutest baby. She was the cutest baby of all time. Everyone always wanted to hold her. Jazz. But I'm not even gonna answer that question. Jasmine. Seilala and Jack's little sister. But back then it was like between Jazz and Lupe. Yeah. Back then, those were my two, Jazz and Lupe. Those were my two babies to look after. Talk about your relationship with Jesus.
Our relationship with Jesus is so close, you know? So close.
Babe, okay, ula.
Nah, I'm honest with me, but for myself.
No, don't even lie, Aussie. Come on. This whole thing, it's been really tough. Like, honestly, that's why I'm like, it's been hard to like remain focused and work on your relationship with God, with everything. Like, there's so many distractions in this world. We've got TikTok, we've got Instagram, we've got Facebook, we've got all of these social media apps that we spend so much of our time and energy in. And sometimes we just forget. Like, I'm just being real. This guy's not being real. I'm being realistic.
I'm being real.
I'm being realistic.
It's not about the app and the stuff on your phone.
But okay, when was the last time you opened the Bible? When was the last time?
It's not about opening the Bible.
Yes, it is, because that's your time with the Lord.
You have to...
See what I mean? We have completely two different mindsets. But like, my standard and my thought of having like being connected is like being submerged and immersed into his word, having alone time. I have not had that in a long time. You can't just expect to go about your day and then just have a little prayer before you eat and think that that's, you know, your relationship is all good. That's not how it works. You can't just live the life that you want, go around and then think that your relationship, you got to be realistic, babe. And that's what I'm just saying. For me, it could be better. It could definitely be better. It's something that I'm working on.
It's getting better, you know.
We'll close it off with one more because we got one more question come in.
No, we'll just answer some.
No, because this will go for 1 hour. Underscore Vesi Asoava. She said your goals. And also Rosemary to Taulalo 5 also said future goals. So those two asked for our goals. So my goal, I think we answered in the last one, would be to buy a house. But at this rate, I don't know if we're ever going to get there because the market at the moment is crazy. It's so crazy. Like, it just feels like the gap is just further and further away. But not only that, based on like the sources that I follow, I'm not saying that it's definitely going to happen, but they're predicting an economic crash soon. So
my goal is buying house and live in a land like farmland, like far away from here, you know, just me and her and Jesus.
Aussie, you better stop playing.
What? Why you always this? I'm not saying I'm not playing. I'm just every time I say this.
Because you just don't.
Every time I talk about this, she's for everyone is not.
It's not an excuse.
I'm trying to be good. You know? Like not bad, but
that's what really gets me about this guy. Every time he always says, it's not an excuse to keep doing what is wrong. So that's pretty much our mukbang now, guys.
That's pretty much our mukbang.
Watch out. Uwa lele pusia oisol.
What's up, push?
You fat ass.
What's up, So all I'm saying, you have to.
Follow us on TikTok, guys. Follow
I
us
don't
on
mind about
Instagram.
TikTok, you know.
Make sure you're subscribed to our channel, guys, for more videos, for more updates. Just, you know, we for the bell,
What about? What about?
Yeah, for a loa, could have
What about? Vai esse foi bell, I could ficar bell,
If you had any of your opinions of the topics we talked about, feel free to let us know. Let's have a little debate in the comment section because I'm ready. I love a good debate, guys. Come for it.
Sure, you need to come there.
Oh, come on. You didn't even want to talk about Mike and your little argument last night.
I'm not arguing. You arguing with that.
Smash the like button because it really helps out our channel when you do like it. Help out a brother and a sister. Make sure you're subscribed because if free subscribe, subscribe my channel, please.
Just press that button down there.
It's a free.
It's called subscribe.
It's sub.
Oh, it's called subscribe.
It's subscribe.
It's called subscribe.
Bye, guys. SV Squad signing out.
Oh, sure. A minute of fucking.